Hello and welcome to the Dragon Herald. This is Chapter 9, New Purpose. 3 months later. Your sagacity. Your visitor has arrived. Ah yes, very good. You are dismissed. Well met, King Borgin. Please, Herald. Titles are so cumbersome to me, especially as of late. Very well, Borgin. I received a summons from your castle. I am here to answer it. Well, it has been some time since the summit. I have reports that Varian skullduggery has died down, and so I thought to ask after you. Are you up to date with current events? Yes, the researchers sheltering me have kept me informed. The war goes poorly for Rodel, and Folga has avoided conflict. Varius has chosen to avoid provoking your country. They've also declared that I perished at the summit, and that Rodel has installed a lookalike in my stead, who was puppeted by the Emperor. Indeed. You must think it a strange move on my part. After all, they did make an attempt on my life, and even struck down my champion. I must admit that political matters are... It should say are beyond me, but it says RA beyond me. Unfortunately, no country was as prepared for war as Varius. Eshima claimed that an alliance was within her calculations, but I've no doubt that fighting us was an option for her too. However, Varius cannot afford to fight on two fronts, and I cannot afford to act in haste. It is an uneasy stalemate. As such, I've hidden the events at the summit to avoid alarm. Volgans, too, are weary of war, and I must move cautiously. I see. And of the Archsage? Not a clue. She warped us out of danger, but separately. I sent my soldiers to scour for her, but found no traces. I hope she managed to make it out. I owe her a great deal as well. Now, I would like to ask why you requested me. Well, I should ask you something first, then. Have you decided what you wish to do, Herald? Now that Varius has turned its eyes from you, you could live in Folga as a normal citizen. A few papers from my court would suffice. I've decided to help those who are affected by the war. With my skill with staves, I could save the lives of soldiers from both countries. An admirable intention. I had a more direct suggestion, if you'd like. I am grateful for all the help you've rendered me, King Borgin, but I like being a puppet no more than Shozo. Such a fate is difficult to avoid for the Herald. Still, if you wish to take your own reins in hand, I believe my suggestion will be to your liking. You have my ear? A little history lesson, then. What do you know of the First Herald? The First Herald, Dracis, or Dracis? Dracus? Appeared in the year 80 of the Dragon Mark, during an all-out war that engulfed Orsia. He ended the war and brought peace, then left for parts unknown. A simple but workable description of events. And tell me then, how did he end the war? The dragons lent him a portion of their power. With it, he forced the nations to come together. Yes, quite. Setting aside the militaristic nature of the tale, our scholars have verified its legitimacy. Even if Varius has been fooling us all, the First Herald at least did exist and had great power. What may interest you? Someone in a regular viewer mentioned that you may be pronounced yo, or like something like that, in going for like a Chinese interpretation of that name. I'm probably gonna keep calling her you because I've been doing that for the past several episodes. So, what may interest you is that this power yet remains. I don't actually know what the romhacker was going for with that. I could probably ask, but her name isn't really mentioned a lot, so hopefully it won't be a big deal. It is sealed away here in my nation, a relic from the age of the First Heralds. But why do you tell me this? Oh, come now, no need to play dense with me. You were quite overrun by us at the summit. But if you had the First Herald's relic with you, you would have a great deal of legitimacy. Enough, perhaps, to help influence the war. I think I understand. This still doesn't explain why you told me. Well, that part is simple enough, I think. I have no desire for Folga to enter the war. You can take my actions as proof of that. I doubt most others would cover up an attempt on their own lives. If the war progresses any further, it may consume us. After all, we share a border with Rodel. Now, if you were to bring an end to the war, That would be ideal for FEGBA. Even if we back you in secret, Various can't act. They want our involvement as little as we do right now. I suppose I can take such an answer as honesty. Where is this relic that you speak of located? To the east, closer to the shoreline. It is guarded by many unthinking summons. I would have cleaned them out with Laguna myself, but my advisors insisted that I have some restraint. Alas, it is too late for that now, and so the task is yours. Consider it an appropriate trial to prove yourself. I do not know if I will be up to that task. I was only able to come this far with much help. Right. Fortunately, the cleanup would be for FEGBA. And as the king of this place, I am authorized to pay you. In accordance with tradition, I've taken the liberty of hiring you some mercenaries. They should more than suffice for defeating some summons. It's been some time, yo. Taiga, so you're the one that Borgen has asked. I do not think I would suffice alone. The others have been hired on too. How have you all fared? I feared that Various may come after your group. A mercenary is no stranger to reprisal. You all scattered after your escape. Fortunately, everyone's made it through. The war effort must have distracted the snakes. That's a relief then. I apologize, but I once more bring you to danger. For men of the Blade, danger is what keeps our bellies full. In any case, Borgen has already appraised us of your mission. So you had assumed I would agree to go? The Herald I met at the summit had a lot of heart. Regardless of how ludicrous your approach was, you sought a peaceful resolution. I figured you wouldn't want to just stay in hiding forever. If you have desires for the course of the war, you should be making your own moves, Borgen. If nothing else, you should learn from my situation. Using others will only result in misfortune. My, how sanctimonious. You really seem more like a real herald now. Sadly, a king has many shackles upon him. Even my own life is given for the good of the people. Go forth, young fledgling, and do what I cannot. I see. My apologies for having spoken out of turn. I'll be taking my leave now, Sage King. Back to the titles in the end, eh? Well, I suppose I deserved that. We have arrived at the Shrine, Herald. Up ahead is where the relic awaits you. We will be fine from here on, then. Thank you for guiding us all this way. My task has not ended just yet. The king has bid me to give you aid. He regrets being unable to aught but send a guide. Will you be fine fighting? Even now, we cannot be sure whether Various is near. Years ago, I suffered a magical mishap during my research. Now my body is vulnerable to even the weakest of magics. And so, I am unable to serve the king in these trying times. However, mere summons will not call upon arcane might. I should have no problem helping you to dispatch these. Then take arms, and let us clear these dangers away. I'll leave some of my men in the mountains. As you said, we cannot let our guard down. We should try to finish this quickly, then. Staying too long might attract attention. The real battles yet lie ahead. We will make short work of these stray golems. Alright, so let's check out the map. We're obligated to bring Myron here. He's our new unit. So we should check him out. I think he's force deployed too. Yep, he sure is. Yeah, so we're fighting against a lot of summons here. All sorts of bone walkers of various weapon types. Oh, you have a devil axe, that's pretty wild. You have a light arrow, steel bow. The boss has a rune sword and a red gem. My goal is to just to seize the throne, so I'll make some preps, and then I'll be right back. So, full disclosure, this is actually my third attempt at this chapter. I am getting a little bit tired of it, because a large amount of effective weapons on the chapter is a bit, well, the units that are given to us don't really do super well, and I could just drop Filch and bring someone else, because, like, just forego the red gem, don't get super greedy about it. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Just to have an extra combat-capable unit available. Someone with relatively high defense, or someone that can attack at a high range, at least. But problem is, everyone is either flimsy but fast, or tough and bulky but slow, and starting to get a little bit silly. So we're gonna just try this again. Bird is gonna go max range and just tank a bit. Hartman is gonna go over here. And Javelin, no. Short Spear this guy so he dies. Or that can happen too. Right. Gonna have Rona we can have Rona shoot this guy a little bit, or that can happen. That works too. And then Lorelei can dance for Rona. And we can shoot this archer next. It helps with cleaning up a little bit. Anyway, let's move Chris over here. Put Myron here with Nosferatu. And he can kind of chip you down at least. And just going to just heal up Rona. I know it's going to be putting you in range of the skeleton, but that's okay. We can manage. Goes for Lorelei anyway. I specifically did not put a weapon on Lorelei, even though she can use swords. So that she can take hits every once in a while for us when we need her to. That she can survive at least. And Myron's doing good. Yeah, Nosferatu tank. That guy has an armor slayer, which is why Bird took so much damage. But it's not lethal damage, so it's okay. Now Hartman is going to go max range and just javelin this guy, or short spear him to die. Goodbye. Gonna move Rona max range and clear this area out. Moving max range seems very important in this hack. Especially in this chapter where your reinforcements can swarm you if you take a little too long. Who's the better one to dance for? Probably Hartman. Although basically, we just need to clear out these guys right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5 guys. And kill all of them if we can. So we'll start with this guy. Okay. And follow up with this. And as you can see, Myron has standard animations, which we can now turn off as soon as he's done killing stuff. Horus can't kill this archer, but Bird can. Well, with Horus's help, rather. There we go. HP, power, skill, luck, and defense. That's not bad at all for him. And we can just heal up Rona. And get Hartman moving along here. That will allow us to move Hartman up and block this pass off for a little while. Let's see what the skeletons do now. Alright, they attack Bird. And almost kill Lorelei. Wonderful. If it seems like I'm playing sloppy, it's because I am playing sloppy. I'm tired. Just a little bit. This is probably like the third map in a row that I've had to repeat more than 2 times, and I feel like it's a little bit getting a little bit on the tedious side of things with how the last chapter was set up. Still kind of leaves me with a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth with the fog of war and the assassins acting weird. But we'll just keep playing this, since it's, for the most part, it's the what I'm trying to say is the benefits of, or rather the pros of the hack outweigh the cons by far, so I think it's worth exploring still. Anyway, let's finish you off. From here, actually. That's better. Move Chris up to heal Bird up. And let's see. Let's get Hartman moving. And we should I'm gonna move you here just to dance for her. And we'll use you to heal Lorelei up. Just to keep everyone moving along. Now reinforcements from the southwest are moving in. These skeletons are kind of a pain in the butt to deal with because they're covered by these guys, a Worm Slayer, Killer Lance, and a Devil Axe skeleton. And then there's these 4 dudes with a Steel Axe, a Horse Slayer, a Javelin, and a Nightblade. So, like, you have to move forward, but you can't, not without taking a lot of damage at least. We're gonna try to have Myron go here. And he gets a level up, which is nice. Okay, power, speed, and luck. Now we can't dance for him, but what we can do is hit with Chris for like 24 damage or crits. There we go. And she gets a level now, which is pretty good. I think just move Bird up and Hartman up without going to the Horse Slayer range, because that would be messy. Let's have Rona go here. Boris can go there. And I'm gonna move you over here just to heal up Chris to full. And dance for you. Again. And then we can let you heal Myron now. And that'll top him off nicely. He's not in range, otherwise I'd trade up an Nosferatu, but for now he's doing good. That's a good level up for her too. But yeah, the map design in this hack is it's usually pretty interesting, but also it's kind of mind-boggling sometimes. Like, in this case, the reinforcements aren't super dangerous right now, but like, in a couple of turns they will be, and yeah, you could push through, but like I said, these Guys are kind of denying a lot of space here that your units could use. And this is not something that you can really charge into, because Hartman will take 23 from its Horse Slayer, out of the 14 from the Steel Axe, assuming he's using a lance. And if he's using a sword, then he'll take more from the Horse Slayer, and less from the Axe user. So, yeah, no real way that you can account for every single possibility here. Anyway, I'm gonna have you top off Horus. And let's see, how does Bird do against the Horse Slayer user? Yeah, 16 damage. Okay, well, let's... just deal with this pack of 4 skeletons here, so that we have enough space to deal with everything else. Bird's gonna go here with the Steel Lance. Hartman's gonna go here with the Axe Reaver. I'm gonna move up Chris and Myron a little bit. And then I'm gonna have Horus actually go south. And we're gonna just hit this guy a bit. Then shoot to death. And that clears up a lot of space, which we can now kind of use to our advantage here. In fact, to that end, I'm gonna dance for Rona. And you have a javelin. You can almost kill you, so let's just chip you down with the iron bow. And we'll kill you on enemy phase. Cool. Okay, that works. And these guys didn't actually move. That's annoying, because they took the bait last time I did this. Do they only move when I go into this area or something? Oh boy, okay, well. I'm assuming that that's the case, so I'm gonna put Bird here to handle the Killer Lance. Chris is gonna go here to handle the Horse Slayer. I'm gonna top off Hartman. Horus can finish this guy off. Rona can move up. Myron can move up. Here, that's fine. Does you need to heal anybody? No. Okay, I'm just gonna dance for experience then. That should be fine. You can just stand here for now. Be ready. And we'll end turn and see what happens. Okay, now these guys are on the move. Well, at least they're dying, kind of. Well, at least Bird doesn't care about crits. That's something nice about her. And Chris knocked one off on her own, that's good. And more skeletons, okay. Let's just get Horus over here to help with this guy. Goodbye. Alright, power and luck. Now you have the Worm Slayer, you have the Devil Axe. I gotta deal with one of you guys, so I'm gonna start with the Worm Slayer, since it's a little bit closer. And you might actually be able to get a kill here, oddly enough. Yeah, theoretically speaking. Perhaps she'd get shot afterward. Let's just have Myron do it. And Hartman should probably go after the Devil Axe guy. Yeah, this works perfectly. Bird is not fast, so we'll have to, well, what we could do is have Chris kill this thing, maybe, or try to at least. That worked out. And then have Bird, guessing Mew gets killed here. Yeah, she sure does. Let's have Bird kill this thing for us. Let's heal up Bird. And then dance so that she can get in the front and tank again. Thank you, Lorelei. Now we'll just move Bird over here. With a short... hatchet is equipped is fine, even though it's weaker. Here come the Skellies. Alright. We've been fighting for a while now. I have a bad feeling. I don't know how I could have done this chapter any faster than I currently have. I was gonna say this map wasn't so bad now that I am understanding it more, but then I went back to not understanding it anymore. So I'm gonna just hope that nothing too crazy comes out of this. Silver Blade, Iron Blade, Steel Blade. Well, I think it already got crazy. Let's just ignore those guys for now and have Rona attack you. Thank you. Horus can take out one of these archers for us. Great. Got a light arrow. We already bought one, but I think another is fine. Let's move you over here. Do a little dance. You could have healed a Bird for 1 HP, but there's no real point in that. Let's just kill you. Great. More experience. Now we have to face this guy with a rune sword. I guess you have enough res to kind of do stuff. 11 speed, 29 attack. Why are you going this way? Can you actually cross this? Okay, you can go into peaks. That's great. Well, this is sustainable for 1 turn. We'll just stand here with the Steel Lance, I guess. I'm assuming Bird gets destroyed. Yeah, she sure does. We're gonna keep her out of range here and just leave her here to get closer to these guys that are coming in, and they're gonna mess us up. And Rona can go shoot from 3 range. Let's move Chris over here. And then have you ready to seize, I guess. Well, Hartman's probably not going to kill this turn. We can still just top Chris off. Okay, that's another level for her. Just power, okay. Fair enough. Stick an Iron Lance on you, and we'll just dance for you again. I just put you here. That should be fine. Horus can't really deal with these guys, but maybe he can help with this? I don't know. Kind of. It's not exactly what I would call sustainable, but from here, he can do a bit of damage at least. And then Myron can go in here and just kind of stay safe. Okay, that works. They can counter this guy now. Perfect. Okay, Hartman, I need you to hit stuff, please. Aha. Look alive, soldiers. My scouts have spotted the Herald up ahead. Her guard's holding up our reinforcements. So we'll just have to bag her ourselves. So that's the surprise of the chapter. Ida, a sharpshooter in charge of varying secret operations. Great. Well, Berserk is interesting to say the least. Let's just get rid of you. HP, defense, and resistance. Okay, let's have Bird block this up. Wait, how far is the Berserk again? Okay, well, this is fine for now. Let's get rid of this Silver Blade dude. And Rona can go here. Actually, where you is standing right now. So let's put you over here. Have Rona go here. And try to go for steel bow shots, I think. Oh, perfect. We moved you a little too early, apparently. That's okay, though. We can just... you can't actually reach, so... we'll just wait until next turn, I guess. Have Hartman go here for now. Move everyone back. Dance Hartman. Stick Hartman here, I guess. Put Myron away. Get attacked by another skeleton. That Horus can kill later. Bird is doing fine, though. Apparently they prefer to attack her over Hartman for some reason. Fair enough. Power, skill, and defense. Yeah. These guys don't drop anything, right? Not that I would go for it if they did. Haha, just kidding, unless... let's kill you. Level 2, level 5, let's just get you a kill. Yep, this works. Goodbye. We'll just wait with Myron and then dance for him. And we did this in 11 turns, okay. Cool. So this is the shrine where the first Herald's relic awaits. This journey has taken us very far from home. Yes, I could not have imagined how things would turn out. Let us go forth, then. Be wary of any dangers that may lie within. Ah, wait. Ahead is a sacred site for the dragon faith. I'm afraid that the Herald must pass alone. This barrier here will rebuff the unworthy. ... exclamation mark. An invisible shield. At least then we know that no assassins lie in wait. I understand. Do not worry on my behalf. I have now seen what is needed from the Herald. Not just compassion, but also a firm resolve. You can trust that I will return with a relic. I will trust in your resolve, then. Here, take this with you. The magical energies within seem quite powerful, so this will help stabilize your body. Got a pure water. We'll just... that... oh wait, we'll just... if we're going alone, we don't need to restore staff. And that's chapter 9. My final thoughts on it. The beginning is fun, the end is fun, but the middle was a little bit cluttered. Like, not knowing what to do with those 4 skeletons in the top left corner. A little frustrating, but ultimately it worked out, so not my favorite map, and not the worst thing I've ever played in Fire Emblem. It was alright. So, thank you for watching, and have a good one.